Shoestring Jane. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things thrifty, frugal and money saving. And this week I've been mainly doing DIY, but I've done a few other things as well. So just going to show you some of the thrifty and frugal things I've been up to this week. It's glorious weather here in sunny Essex. How lovely. So there's me and Justin trying to work out, with no instructions, how to put my dad's greenhouse together. It's perplexing. It's like the Krypton factor, isn't it?
You need another two of them to go on the gaff.
Yeah. And there's only two. Oh, Archie, what do you think? He says he doesn't care. Justin's cracked it.
I think I have.
After several, it goes the other way round, doesn't it? Several wrong attempts. Moved the door around the other way, but basically it works. Anyway, getting there. Yay! Hurrah! What a hero he is. Managed to work all of that out with no instructions. I passed the Krypton factor. You right? Do you want a hand? Can't hear me. Can't hear me, can he? Oh, please fit. I'm going to give him a hand. Let's see if we can find him. There he is, Archie. This way. He's gone in the side door. There wasn't one on.
Perhaps you could get it under that. There you are.
I've got my best decorating clothes on again. You love this outfit. Comes out every now and then, and slightly more often, hopefully, than normal this year, because I'm trying to crack on with things. So today I'm going to actually finish this sitting room, and I don't know if you remember, we did 2 walls green and the woodwork on one side of the room, and then just never finished it. And I was going to upcycle the TV cupboard that the TV sits on and some side tables. I didn't, life got in the way, and I ended up going upstairs and doing the bathroom and the bedroom instead of carrying on with it. So today I have no Archie. Justin has taken him out, and it does really make a difference if I don't have to take him for walks and things and have him like bothering me for attention all day. So it's like a child, really. So I'm getting on with it today. So I'm just hoovering in here. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'll turn the camera around first. So this little cupboard, it's just a cheap pine cupboard that actually my friend gave to me ages ago. And it was, you can see at the back, we filled in where the top part went. It actually was a corner dresser. And we wanted a corner table for the TV, and we thought we'll have this temporarily. That was literally 5 years ago, and I've been on the lookout for a nice kind of oak one to match the sideboard, and I just haven't been able to find anything. Obviously I want to buy second hand because I like buying second hand. Oddly, my sister found one for my mum the other day, and it was perfect. If mum hadn't needed it so much, I'd have stolen it from her. So it's not happened. So today I'm going to paint this, and I'm going to paint it quite a dark green, similar to the wall, and then use some vinyl in these bits just to kind of zhuzh it up a bit and give that a go. I think, well, what's the worst that can happen? It didn't cost me anything. We've had it for a long time now, and what's the worst that could go wrong? If we don't like it, then we'll have to make a concerted effort to find something else or just paint it a different colour. And then the other thing, so we did the walls the green all along here. And we only ever intended to do 2 walls green because we thought we didn't want to make the room too dark. And then we were going to do a paler colour over here. And as I said, I never got round to doing it. And the woodwork behind the sofa also hasn't been done. And I think I've put it off because of this bookshelf, because I know I'm going to have to take everything off the bookshelf, including all the CDs at the top, and move that forward. I can't really move it as it is, it's too heavy. So today, anyway, I'm going to do that. I'm going to swap the sofas around as well, because this one is a sofa bed, and we moved it round for Christmas so that we could pull it out and the girls could sleep on it, and never moved it back. And this one is really too big for the space, and the radiator is behind there, and it rather blocks the heat. Not that we need that now. It's a beautiful day. Spring has sprung. I'm actually hot already just from doing a bit of hoovering. So anyway, that's my plan for today. Don't know if I'll get it all done today, so I'll probably finish it off tomorrow. I'm quite slow. I'm a very slow painter, so no doubt I won't get it all done today, but we'll see how we go. I have been going for quite a number of hours. As I said, I am slow. I've only done one coat of this, but it's only going to need two by the looks of it, so that's not too bad. And I've painted it all because I don't know if I'm going to get around to doing the vinyl today, so we will see. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess. Patchy, rather patchy paint job. One coat done so far, and I'm not going to have enough to do two coats anyway today. I'm going to need to go and buy some more, which is a bit annoying because I thought I was going to get away with not buying any paint for this. My daughter gave me this paint. So you can see the difference in colours up there. Just got to do that little bit of wall tonight and finish the paintwork. And turn you back this way. And yeah, finish the paintwork, the woodwork rather. And I'll do a second coat of the green as well tonight. And then I'm gonna, do you know, I was just thinking, there's a can of paint that the people who owned this house before left in the garage. And I had put a blodge on the wall thinking, will I do that colour? Ages and ages ago. And it's pretty much the same as the one that Becky gave me. So I'm going to look see how much there is. And that might be the second coat. It's probably not a colour I would have chosen. As you can see, it's a kind of, I think it's called Hessian or something. It's a kind of a creamy, dark cream colour, but it does kind of go with the green. It goes with the curtains, the kind of background colour of the curtains. It does go. So, you know, I'm trying to do this on a budget, and using what you've got makes sense. I get fed up with all of these, bits of paint that sit around for years and don't get used. And so I'm trying to use them up. And if I don't use them, no, I'm not going to use them. I will eventually take them to the tip because they've got a repaint bin there for community repaint, which if you don't know, it's an organisation that actually finds homes for paint that people don't use. It's a really good idea. So community groups and charities and even individuals, I think, can go and request the paint that's kind of sitting around. So it's a really good idea and it saves lots of waste, doesn't it? Anyway, going to get on with it. I've got something out of the freezer for tea, so I don't have to actually do any cooking. So I can just get on with it. And I'll show you when I'm done. So the walls are all done, 2 coats. I did have to go out and get some more paint, but I didn't buy the same paint that Becky gave me as left over. I've got one that was really an identical colour that I found a little bit of in the garage, but it wasn't enough to use. But it was pretty much the same colour, only £14 cheaper. So that'd do for me. So anyway, I've done the second coat of that. This is all dry and in position. I'm leaving it to harden off before I put the TV back on it. My next job is going to be to paint the tables. I've got 3 of these stacking tables. And although I decided not to use the vinyl on the cupboard, I think I'm going to use it on the tops of the tables. So here goes, this one first. So I'm off to Lidl in a minute, but before I do that, I'm going to do a second coat of green on these. And I think I've already said in a previous clip that I've decided to put this vinyl on top of here rather than on here. So that's all done. So I've got to do that. I'm going to do one coat quickly, the last coat, before I go to Lidl. And then when I get back, hopefully it's dry enough for me to put the vinyl on, or it will be by the time I've put the shopping away, done a bit of a hoover and that kind of thing. So here we go. God, I need to book a haircut. I've been trying to put it off for as long as possible. And I have considered going to the college, but honestly, it takes so long. I just don't think I've got time this week. So I've done my shopping list. It's not a very long shopping list because we don't need masses, just a small shop. And the meal plan for this week, I always do a meal plan. It really does make a lot of difference to how much I spend when I go food shopping. And I don't always stick slavishly to it, but the fact that I've got what I need to do it, and sometimes I swap days around and that sort of thing, but sometimes I'll do something different with the same ingredients. But generally speaking, just knowing that I've got something for a particular day really helps me to stick to the food budget. So today is Saturday, so this is a strange day to start it, but I seem to have got into doing my shopping early on a Saturday morning. I don't normally like going shopping on a Saturday. It's full of people and they get in my way and I get irritated. So I go fairly early. I mean, if you go before 9, you're okay. It's still before 9 at the moment. Tonight we're going to have a stir fry with vegetables, and I'll do a big veggie stir fry, and then I'll add some corn to half of it and some sliced up chicken breast to the other half. Actually, I forgot to put chicken breast on my list. I just thought, add that to my list. This is what I do. Chicken breast for Justin. So we'll have rice noodles with those. We're both trying to be pretty healthy. Justin's cholesterol's a bit high, so we're really trying to eat kind of heart healthy things. Although having said that, we've got a load of pork chops in the freezer for him, so I'm going to give him a pork chop tomorrow. He's only having red meat once a week. I think that's okay. I'll have a corn thing, sort of fillet thing. I'm relying a bit too heavily on corn, but that's what I do when I am busy. And I'll do roast potatoes. I'll do like garlic, olive oil, roast potatoes with herbs and things, which are really nice. A bit of lemon and some vegetables. I've got some broccoli from last week, which needs using. Monday, we're going to be out at a funeral. Unfortunately, my sister's father-in-law died at the age of 90. I think it was 95, 94. So had a good innings, but it was all very sudden, so it's all a bit upsetting. So we're going to go to I am, Justin staying home with the dog. Going to go to the funeral, so I'm not going to plan anything in. Justin will eat with his mum, and I'm not sure what time I'll be back and what I will have eaten. So we've got eggs. I'll make myself an omelette if I need something in the evening. On Tuesday, I'm going to do halloumi burgers with salad, tomatoes and cucumbers inside them. So I'll just get some nice sort of buns. I never buy burger buns because I just don't like them. They're always too kind of processed. I'll get maybe some nice sourdough buns from somewhere and some halloumi, and just very easy dinner. Wednesday will be a piece of salmon each. So I always look out for yellow stickered salmon, and I've normally got some in the freezer, but I haven't. So I doubt I'll find yellow sticker salmon on a Saturday morning. So I'll just see what I can get. If I can't find reasonably priced salmon, I'll get some other sort of fish. And I'm going to do a kind of brown rice pilaf with that, with lots of vegetables in it. And Thursday, I'm going to do a ginger and garlic rice bowl. And that's got nuts and stuff in it. It's from a Joe Wicks Lean In 15 vegetarian cookbook that I found in the charity shop, 50p, bargain. It's a quite nice book, interesting recipes. And I'll do enough to have that on Friday as well, so I don't have to cook. I love doing that bit of bulk cooking. That's not something that I could freeze, but I'll do enough of it so that will be enough. And I'm also going to make Joe Wicks's PJB cookies, which are peanut butter and jam. And they're basically oaty cookies with peanut butter flavour and a little bit of jam in the middle. And I'll make a fruit crumble with oats as well for us to have for desserts at some point during the week. So lots of oats, I think, are good for lowering your cholesterol. So yeah, that's the plan as far as meals go this week. So I've been sowing seeds, and some of them have come up now. These are parsley, and I'll do parsley for us, and I'll do parsley for a few other people. There's obviously quite a lot of plants there. And these are winter leeks. I need to turn these round actually, because they're kind of going towards the light. So that's my actual propagator, and then this is my homemade propagator. Archie has chicken. As you know, he has lots of digestive problems, so we give him chicken and kibble. That has to be a particular kibble. That's more leeks. So it's working. My homemade propagator is working just as well. And what it's got is 2 layers of the chicken stuff here, so it doesn't sit in the liquid. Although, to be fair, I just spray it. So I've just got a spray bottle. Spray them to keep them moist. So I've got to do that. Let's show you some more. So this is a top, I think it's came from my dad's greenhouse. It's got no handle, I can't get hold of it. So I've got aubergines in there and tomatoes anyway. Let's lift it up. It's got no handle on it, and it's not the proper tray for it, but it will do. Let's give those a spray. I've got Alicante tomatoes in there. I'm growing 2 different varieties. And then I've got a little mini propagator here, which have got cucumbers in them. Little mini one. I didn't have many cucumber seeds, so, well, that's fine. I don't need masses of cucumber plants. I've only got that little greenhouse. You can see the greenhouse up in the garden, and the little mini greenhouse below it. Let's go see what else I've got. Bedroom. Oh, the sun's really hot in here. The bedroom. Oh, I've got some thyme seeds coming up. That's good. I want to put lots of thyme around the garden as a kind of cover plant, if nothing else. More thyme. That is not coming up, although it was sown at the same time. That's strange. What have we got in here? Chili peppers. And in here, red peppers, so they're not coming up yet. They've only just gone in really, so give them a spray. And also in the bedroom, I've been trying out different colours for when we finally do the bedroom. I think I'm going to go for this one. I did try this combination because it looked lovely on the brochure, but actually looks horrible together, doesn't it? I don't like that at all. And I think, we're kind of done with green and pink. So I bought these curtains secondhand on eBay, and they're beautiful curtains for in here. So I thought I'd kind of do it around this. Obviously, it's still got some pink in it, but it's a very pale blue. So I think doing this colour blue, I've got to show it to Justin yet. It's not seen that dried. See what he thinks. I think that will do in here. This to take up to the compost heap, and I just found some cress seeds. So I thought, well, why not? Just grow them. I can stick them on top of a salad. So yeah, I probably could have done them thicker than that. I just sprayed them because they need to be kept damp. And yes, say I keep anything like this to go onto our compost heap. There's a little greenhouse inside. So I haven't got much in it, as you can see at the moment. I've got runner beans here, but they were old seeds, so I'm not sure if they're going to germinate or not. I think we'll just have to wait and see. I watered them yesterday. I don't think they need watering. Got a tray of chives and peppermint. Oh yeah, I thought I'd grow some peppermint. I just found the seeds. I found an old packet of like a herb seeds. That's where the cress came from as well. So yeah, hopefully these won't take too long, and hopefully they will germinate. But if not, I'll buy something else. I think we need to get some sort of more. This is kind of built-in staging. Kat's trying to work out why I'm in here. She can hear my voice. Oh, I bought some other herbs from Lidl as well the other day, sage and thyme. But yeah, I think we need some more sort of staging. Although when Dad had this, he had bits on the shelving, and then he had all his tomatoes here. So maybe not. It's not huge, is it? That's the thing. It's not a huge greenhouse, but it's big enough, I think, for our purposes for the moment. Lula, where are you? Look, come this way. Come this way. Silly cat. Silly cat. See if you can work out where I am. Come on, where are you? Here I am. Hello. Silly girl. Okay, so first one done. It wasn't that easy, and I've realised I've got a couple of bits I've got to then fill in that I missed. Should have gone slightly around the edge with the paint. So, but it's okay. I couldn't find my smoothing tool. I've actually got a special smoothing tool, but I put it somewhere and I don't know where. Anyway, 2 more to do. And then this bit of DIY is finally finished. We must do some more knitting tonight. Started knitting. I haven't knitted anything in 35 years at least. So I've just been practicing. This is all I've done. I'm not knitting anything. There's a lovely big dropped stitch here. It's just to remind myself really how to do it. So I'm just knitting something, nothing, but just trying out the knits. And I've got a how to knit book to remind me how to do it. It's really fun. I was enjoying that until I got so soaked up with DIY. Anyway, my little tables are in position. All done. Just doing a bit of a hoover, and then I'll go around and see daughter number 1. So I'm finally home. Been to see Becky, fought my way back through the traffic, and I'm about to start dinner. So I've had a really busy few days. This vlog has gone over 3 days. So no, a lot more than that, because it was last weekend that me and Justin put the greenhouse together. I'm taking credit for that, although actually really it was entirely Justin. I just stood around making helpful comments and got in his way, and eventually just moved back and started doing things like providing drinks and things like that. I know my strengths are not kind of working stuff like that out. He's really practical, and he's really good at just looking at something and thinking this works like this, whereas I just don't think like that. I would have read the instructions and still puzzled over it, whereas Justin's dyslexic, so he can't be bothered to read the instructions for anything, so he won't. He'll just feel his way, and so he's quite practical, and he's quite good at doing stuff like that, which is really handy when you haven't got any instructions anyway. So that actually happened last Sunday, but the rest of it was kind of the back end of this week, and it's been really a busy one. I think next week looks like it's going to also be a busy one. But don't you find the weather's been absolutely lovely, and everything is so much easier when the sun is out, isn't it? It doesn't really matter what you're doing, even just painting. Although I wasn't out enjoying the sunshine, I had the windows open and the radio on. It was just really nice. So I'm glad it's all done anyway. That's another job to want to tick off my list. I'm going to go and make a nice healthy stir fry for dinner. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.